From the campus of Doane Academy in Burlington, New Jersey, welcome to Doane Academy Girls Basketball. This afternoon, the Spartans host the Hornets from Pemberton Township High School here in the BCSL Freedom Division. Hi, everybody. Tom Wilms here. Thanks so much for joining us as Doane Academy, desperate for a victory here, and suffered 4 losses in a row, sitting at 2-9 overall, 1-6 in the division. That puts them in 6th place. Last time out was a 57-32 loss to Palmyra. Samara Johnson led the way with 11 points. Pemberton on the other side of the ledger, well, they've won 7 in a row. They're sitting at 9-3. 3-2, though, in division. That puts them in 3rd place. Last time out was a big 52-20 win over Riverside. Samaya Middleton led the way with 15 points. Camilla Wilkins had 14, while Alasia Highsmith added 13. Very interesting situation here. A little bit of a delay. Well, we are started a little bit early on, so the delay actually doesn't mean all that much. But again, looks like both teams are going to settle back towards their benches and talk things over. These two teams, dating back through the archives since 2010, 2011, they haven't played each other. So really not a whole lot. You don't know what to expect here. Again, you can look at the records and kind of figure things out from there. But again, the way high school sports are these days, you never know one day or the other who is going to come out victorious. Players to look at, especially for Pemberton. We mentioned her earlier, the junior at 5'6", Alasia Highsmith. 155 points on the season. She usually gets fed by Samaya Middleton. She's got 39 assists. Then you look at the defense. Yeah, Camille Wilkins, she's got 42 steals on the year, 14 blocks as well. And again, she's just a freshman at 5'7". While for Doane Academy, you got Jade Glass and Samara Johnson going back and forth for the team lead in scoring. Jade Glass with 109 points, but Samara Johnson, she likes to work from downtown. She's got 12 three-pointers on the young season. So Doane Academy, they are in the white. Looks like we're all ready to go. Pemberton is in the green, and we are underway. As right away, it's 2 points for Pemberton and Samaya Middleton. Again, a very fortunate tip. And able to take full advantage. Outlet pass does not work. That's off the fingertips of Natalie Linton, the junior. So a bit of a slow start as we have the buzzer going as the clock never started.
Okay, I'm sorry. The clock wasn't starting. Go ahead.
So maybe we get some free basketball there. As right now only 2 seconds have come off the clock. But now they'll work it out as bringing in for Pemberton as Alasia Highsmith. And now in for Middleton. A 2-3 zone look at for Doane Academy. It's kicked out. 3 ball is an air ball from Middleton. As Doane Academy looks to push, here's Jade Glass. A lot of contact, but she misses the layup. As timeout, Pemberton settling down as Middleton will bring it up. As they kind of bring their own little 3-2 look. Nothing in the middle just yet. And as a pass that's way high over the head of Wilkins. So maybe some early minute jitters here from both teams. And a couple of turnovers each as Samara Johnson will bring it up. Little pressure at the line. Jade Glass with the 2, but that eludes everything. She had Linton inside, but she was settled in about a good step inside the arc to give that a shot. But it stays a 2-0 lead for Pemberton. 7:15 to go in the first quarter. So Middleton will walk it over the timeline. To look inside, didn't look like Anea Rogers was ready for it. So another turnover. Look at the drive through here is Johnson. On back for Stockham. Johnson again. Heavy pressure here from Pemberton. And we'll have our first foul of the game. There'll be a block on Rogers. Certainly looks like Pemberton is not shy about going outside to front and to put on the defensive pressure. Inbound here to Glass and some pressure. Johnson turns and fires a 3 off glass. So Jade Glass with the 3. And the Spartans take a 1-point lead. Long looping pass here. Alina Mader. Back up top for Middleton. Directing some traffic. The look inside, juggled a bit by Wilkins. Kicked out. The three is back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Pemberton. And we have a tie-up. And the possession will belong to Doane Academy. Good defensive work by the Spartans, just collapsing down low on that rebound. Johnson now dealing with pressure from Middleton. A little bit of a juggle there. That's deflected out of play. And it looks like it will be Doane Academy ball. Fortunate, too, because Highsmith looked like she may have gotten a touch on that, as Pemberton will call their first timeout, reeling just a little bit. And both teams, again, struggling when it comes to, again, possession. Just simply because, I'm not sure why. Again, some errant passes. Just a little bit unsure of possession so far. By the way, looking at the upcoming schedule, Doane Academy, they'll play on Monday. It's against STEM Civics. That's a big day. That's going to be a triple header here on Play-by-Play Productions. We'll start off at 4 p.m. with the boys JV game, followed by girls varsity and boys varsity, and it's also senior night, so make sure you tune into that if you can't make it out here to Doane Academy, depending on the rules as far as attending games here. And I think for today's game, each player was allowed to invite two fans. As again, we all know things are a little bit wonky, so everyone trying to adjust as best they can. So after the Pemberton timeout, Doane Academy will bring it in. And it's into Johnson. Johnson in a double team. Here for Stockham. Trying to step over and find it. Now into a double team. She picked up a dribble. Over now for Johnson. Some serious pressure on her. Kick to the far side. The step up two is back of the rim, no good. On that opportunity from Jade Glass. Stays 3-2, Doane Academy. Highsmith will play the center. Here for Rogers, drives in. A little bit of a bobble. That is forced up, no good by Middleton. The putback is no good as well. Big battle underneath the basket. And the turn and fire is eventually good from Anaya Rogers. She picks up her first 2 points of the game. And the Hornets retake the lead at 4-3. Little half-court pressure. That's intercepted by Rogers on a deflection. They're taken right back. And Glass will toss it across for Johnson. Johnson lost the handle. It goes the other way for Hornets possession. Sean Yackel, the head coach for the Spartans, trying to get his team to settle down. Much larger bench for Pemberton than for Doane Academy, so conditioning is going to be key. As here's a three opportunity for Rogers off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Hornets, the putback. That's wide by Middleton. And taken over again by the Spartans. 5 minutes left to go first quarter, 4-3 is our score. Left aside for Glass, steps inside. The put-up is good. Nadia Bullion. So back to a 1-point lead for the Spartans. A look inside, and Mador can't find it. Well, we'll have a substitution as coming in as Talayla Williams, replacing Aleda Mador. Yeah, that's one advantage the Hornets are going to have here. They're going to be able to change up players pretty regularly. And a bit of a double dribble there, a little bit of a carry from Jade Glass, so another turnover. And rebuilding the program on the far side is the head coach, Sean Yackel, after not playing last year. They will have these moments, these jitters, but if you're going to have these jitters and have a lead, that's not such a bad thing. As here's a long two from Talayla Williams. And the Hornets regain the lead at 6-5. Well, it's kind of a running shot there without really running. A nice sidestep move here by Glass. She forces up and draws the foul. So the foul will be on Camilla Wilkins, and to the line for the Spartans is Jade Glass. First shot, no good. 4:14 left to go here in the first. And that'll tie things up. She's got 4 points on the game. We're even up at 6 apiece. Look to the near side for Rogers. Drives in. Running shot, no good. And the rebound, Spartans. Take it here. Shaylee Stockham. Pass a little short for Linton. pretty much a 50-50 ball as they will, well, let's see what we got. No signal yet. It is going to be a tie-up. And Pemberton will be given possession. Well, Sean Yackel, the head coach for the Spartans, wants a call, thinking that was a hold somewhere in there. Actually, just got corrected. That's not Sean Yackel, as he's not available for today's game. Six game. Nice look inside. Unable to get the bank shot going was Rogers. Hornets really not shy about meeting at the line, making sure you have to work to get over the timeline. Here's a little bit of a double team. Good defensive pressures. Johnson tries to drive in, kicks it out here for Linton. She throws it up, no good. And the putback is no good as well by Glass. So a couple of opportunities for the Spartans won't work, and now a push 2-on-1 pass across here for Wilkins. She waits, and she walks. Just a little bit of a bobble step, and that's why you chase things down defensively. Yeah, you may not get the steal, but just any kind of a rush could force that kind of a bobble. There's a pass up ahead, and that's out of the reach of Linton. And great defensive pressure here by the Hornets. Again, they even sense a bit of a bobble, even after the first couple of passes. They're certainly not shy about attacking, turning into double teams, using the sideline and the timeline to their advantage as well. Heading down towards 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Even up game so far as Middleton kicks it back out. The two from Wilkins is no good. Rebound, Doane Academy. Trying to push Johnson. Johnson. Bounce over for Stockham. Looping pass ahead for Glass. Glass in a triple team. Fights through, but that's blocked away by Rogers. Fights back to get it. And resets the offense. Stockham. Up now. Bullion turns and fires. No good. Rebound underneath. The putback is good by Linton. And she'll go to the line for the three-point play. As the foul will be charged. It'll be Anaya Rogers' second foul. Actually, they gave it to Williams, to Layla Williams. So 2-point lead for Doane Academy after the miss. All three fouls belonging to Pemberton. Nice drive, but now the foul to Natalie Linton after a bit of a juggle by Highsmith. So she'll head to the line. The foul will go to Stockham, her first. Highsmith, the leading scorer for this Hornet team, misses the first, and we'll get a couple of substitutions. Anolia Oluwagbemi will come in for the Hornets. And that one is good. 1-point lead for the Spartans. Heading towards the late stages of the first quarter. Trying to drive through here is Glass, forced to the outside. Tosses across now for Johnson. Nice touch passing inside, banked up and no good. Good attempt there from Tiffany Barnes, fresh off the bench. And so outlet pass to Wilkins, bounced across, and that'll go out of play for Spartan possession. By the way, head coach for Pemberton Township is Jasmine Poole. She directs some traffic on that far side. Stepping up here is Glass, drives her way in, banks it up, and good. So she's got 6 points on the game. And it's the largest lead of the game for Doane Academy. It's 3. 1:45 to go, first quarter. Highsmith cutting through here, but not able to control is Oluwagbemi. So it'll be Doane Academy possession. Nice look up ahead, but kicked out for Stockham. Pass across, that's intercepted by Wilkins. She'll step up the speed, draw some contact, and picks up the points. Her first 2 points of the game as the Hornets have pulled within 1. Stockham trying to fight her way free to the near side. Knocked away from her, taken away by Wilkins. She moves in and drives at the right hand. So the Hornets, a little bit of run, take it back. Banked home this time by Highsmith. her first 2 points of the game, largest lead of the game for the Hornets, and timeout called. It'll be a 30-second timeout called by Doane Academy. So quite the turnaround here as the Spartans just a few minutes ago up by 3. Pemberton turns it around with their own 6-0 run. Again, that defensive pressure, that full court pressure, is really causing a problem for Doane Academy. And it has from pretty much the jump. And you bring it in, you just kind of think, okay, I can walk it to the timeline. They're not allowing it. You got to work for every single pass here. So I'm sure that's exactly what this conversation is about, being able to move the ball quicker, get those eyes up quicker, and recognize where the pressure is coming from. So Doane Academy ready to bring it in from the baseline underneath their own basket with 57.6 to go here in the first quarter. Stockham in for Johnson. Now here comes the pressure. So they'll go up top for Glass. Glass drives her way in, puts it up with the left hand. She's got 11 points on the game to lead the way. Or rather, that's 9 points. And the Spartans are pulled within 1. 37 seconds to go. Intercepted. Outlet pass. Trying to work her way through here is Barnes. Runs right into a double team, and she's forced to walk. .6 to go in the quarter. And substitutions coming in for Pemberton. It'll be Samaya Middleton coming back into the game, and she'll take possession. Oluwagbami's back in the game as well. And Pemberton Township, they are not shy about making this last shot of the quarter. 15 seconds to go. No pressure on. So she'll just dribble out and start it. Nice look inside, and it is good. Good pass from the corner to Wilkins. She's got 6 points on the game, and Doane Academy runs out of time. 1 quarter in the books. The Spartans down by 3. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Three-point deficit for Doane Academy, being led, though, by Jade Glass. She's got 7 points, leading the way for the Hornets. On the other side, Camilla Wilkins, she's got 6. They were really spreading out the scoring as we're back underway. Tom Williams here. Thanks so much for joining us. Trying to force up the 2 is Glass. That was blocked. Able to regroup. Back here for Johnson, trying to get away from traffic, and she's finally fouled. It'll be Samaya Middleton with her first foul. Well, Coach Poole not happy again with a lot of reach-ins. And they had the positioning. That's pretty much a triple team and kind of coming at them in layers. Here's a 3-ball. High, arcing 3, no good. Rebound Spartans. Trying to force it up here is Glass, but she's blocked away. But she will maintain possession for her squad. 7:38 to go in the second. Stockham looking for someone to bring it in. Up top, but unable to keep it alive. Middleton, so it'll stay Spartan possession. As coming into the game for the Hornets is Elijah Highsmith. replacing Talayla Williams. Trying to force through here, Glass. Kicked on back here for Stockham. Fake pass, draws the double. Pass across, deflected by Linton. Trouble controlling, ball to the ground, still loose. And it'll be a push before the dive by Barnes. That'll be her first foul. So it will be Pemberton possession. Wanted to hop on that like a fumbled football, but in the NFL, yes, you can give a little bit of a shove before you dive on top, not in basketball. Skylar Collins making her way into the game for the first time for the Spartans, the lone senior between both of these teams. Both very young squads. Look inside, that's deflected, but right to Wilkins. Kicks it on out, but Rogers can't control. It'll be Spartan possession. Here once again, Samara Johnson still waiting for her first points of the game. Now for Glass. Crosses over, looks inside, has nothing. Out now for Stockham. Bounces up now for Barnes. Barnes looks inside, deflected. And it kicked around a bit, but taken by Johnson. Looks to drive her way and steps back a long two. Is no good back of the rim. The rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Oluwagbemi, rather, this is Highsmith driving in. A lot of contact, and that bucket won't count, but looks like she will head to the line. It'll be Stockham's second foul. So Alasia Highsmith will go to the line. She's got 2 points on the game. Junior at 5'6", coming into the game with 155 points. And certainly like what I've seen defensively here, though, from Pemberton Township. Again, they like to, well, they use their nickname correctly. They like to swarm. They're the Hornets. Nadia Boyan moving in for the Spartans. And only a couple of subs available for the Spartans, as now the putback is good by Anaya Rogers. She's got 4 points on the game, and the lead is up to 5. Six and a half minutes to go. Yep, you saw that little bobble, and boom, they go to attack. Now you have to beat it as Glass drives her way in, stops, puts it up. That'll be well short, maybe even been blocked. She goes after it. It's still loose, finally taken by Johnson. She'll drive her way in, gets body position, and the layup is too strong, and there's a foul underneath. It'll be Tiffany Barnes and her second foul of the game. So a chance here for the Hornets to add to their lead. They lead by 5. 6:15 to go in the first half. Alasia Highsmith. Wilkins. Over now for Rogers, and she puts it home. She's got 6 on the game. Tying the team lead with Camilla Wilkins. Pass up ahead, eludes everybody. Race for the ball, taken by Oluwagbemi, but it's knocked out of play. And it'll be Doane Academy possession. 5:53 left to go in the second quarter. 7-point lead for the Hornets. Samara Johnson will run the offense. She gets it back from Linton, very close to over and back. Looks to the near side, driving Glass. And she banks it home. 9 points on the game for Jade Glass. So the Spartans had pulled within 5, but nice look inside, high off the window, no good. Rebound brought down, and then Smith retreats, fires up off the glass, no good. And that'll rattle home. That is Wilkins. She's got 8. Back to a 7-point lead. Long home run pass. And it will be Spartan possession. Samara Johnson. Again, little bottle. Taken here by Linton. Driven across. That's deflected and taken away. Middleton moving up. Good harassment from behind by Johnson. Slows down the fast break. Middleton back for Wilkins. Tries far side. Oluwagbemi all alone underneath. And that is banked but no good by Rogers. And we'll have a tie-up and it will stay Hornet possession. Back into the game is Stockham for Doane Academy. Talayla Williams comes in for the Hornets. Long shot, the three is no good. That's a little short. Tiffany Barnes with the rebound. Rather, that was Natalie Linton. And taken over by Samara Johnson. Johnson, nice bounce pass for Stockham. She drives her way in. Met there by two. Brings it up high, and Wilkins ready to snatch it away. Long pass up ahead, connects to Williams. Had trouble controlling. Knocked out of play by Johnson. It'll stay Hornet possession. Oluwagbemi looks inside. Kicks all the way back up top. Driving in Middletown. And she is knocked down. Jade Glass, her first foul. The look inside. Oluwagbemi kicks it out from the free throw line. That is banked in, out, and back in. Samaya Middleton, she's got 4 on the game. And that's intercepted. Pemberton looking to go double digits. Ooh, bit of a slip and unable to get it to go. Oluwagbemi. 3-on-1 developing now for Johnson to drive her way in. Forced to the outside defensively by Wilkins. Gets it right back. Now the shot by Linton. That is no good. Would have been a long 2. 9-point lead for the Hornets. Their largest of the game. Under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Step up. Straightaway 3. No good. Rebound Spartans as Samara Johnson picks it up. Up for Glass. To the outside, picks up a dribble. Kicks it back, eventually around for Johnson. Johnson steps up. Straightaway 3. Off the window, no good. Racing over for the rebound, Wilkins. Spins away from trouble. And the Hornets will take it over the timeline. Middleton. Left all alone through the middle, and she'll go to the line. First foul of the game charged to Samara Johnson. First shot rattles home. Well, very friendly roll for Samaya Middleton. As into the game for the Hornets, Alicia Highsmith and Elena Mader. That one's too strong. Still largest lead of the game for the Hornets. They're up by 10. 3:17 to go in the second quarter. That is knocked down, but controlled once again by Stockham. Johnson, long pass up ahead, trying to spin for control. Here is Glass. Tosses it on back. Slow pass is eventually knocked down, and it'll be a foul. Bit of a push there by Samaya Middleton. Her second foul. Yeah, definitely like what I see here from Pemberton Township. Again, those looping passes, they go right after them, as that is a little too strong by Natalie Linton. Now driving up here is Highsmith, right through, and it'll be a jump ball, and it will be Spartan possession. Good defensive work this time by the Spartans to get that hand on the ball, and no foul is into the game for the Hornets. As Kalea Williams. Again, 10-point lead for Pemberton. Long pass up ahead. Glass trying to back her way in. Kicks out for Johnson. Johnson looks for the space. Drives in. Runner off the glass, no good. That's brought down by Mador. Highsmith brings it up ahead for the Hornets. Williams. Long pass, almost knocked away by Linton. This one is knocked away by Bullion. But it will stay Pemberton possession. Williams to Williams. Highsmith surveys. Crosses over. Inside. It's taken away. Impossible 3-on-1 for the Spartans. Crossover by Johnson. Moves in and fires home. There are the first 2 points of the game for Samara Johnson. As the Spartans have pulled within 8. 2:05 to go in the half. Look inside. Highsmith looks. Nice little wrap pass. That is forced up and good, and she'll go to the line. And Yola Oluwagbemi Got some good muscle right underneath the hoop. And again, she'll head to the line for the old school three-point play. Back to a 10-point lead for the Hornets. Trying to make it 11, which would be their largest lead of the game. That is strong and taken over by Doane Academy. Stockham, stutter step over the line, tries to force her way free. Linton, back for Stockham, pass a little behind her, draws a double team, to the baseline she goes. Up ahead, under the basket, here's Glass, puts it up, and she'll go to the line. First foul of the game for Elena Mater. Well, first shot by Glass is no good. She's now 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. And she goes 0 for 2 this time out, but it's recovered and a little bit too strong by Linton. Williams, she has trouble with it. Never really got it in her hands clean. So a break here for the Spartans. Again, down by 10. 1:35 to go in the second. Nice look inside, but the pass was slow. Mater knocked it away and then it's cleared out of play off of the hands of Natalie Linton. Well, coaching staff for Doane Academy basically saying got to grab that with 2 hands. Highsmith tries to spin away inside, picks up a dribble, looks inside, deflected away from Oluwagbemi, and taken back by Johnson. Stockham, Linton. Another looping pass. Bullion out. We've seen this ball movement here from Doane, but stepping up to try to make the play, Linton, it'll go out of play, and it'll be Hornet possession. 1:10 to go in the half. 10-point lead for Pemberton. Again, matching their game high. Doane Academy led by as many as 3 early on. Much like at the end of the first quarter, Hornets are going to be allowed to, or at least they're going to try to dribble out the period. And a little bit of a push there by Johnson. And now Pemberton is in the bonus. So Highsmith will go to the line for the 1-and-1. First shot is good. She goes 1 for 1. So Highsmith has 3 points. An 11-point lead for Pemberton. As a foul inside. And Oluwagbemi will be guilty of the foul. It'll be a 1-on-1 for Doane Academy. As to the line goes Nadia Boyan. That's no good. Oluwagbemi will take it up ahead. 35 seconds to go. Outlet pass. Ooh! Highsmith goes down awkwardly. Shocked there was no foul. She's all right and continues play. The runner no good. That's short, and it will stay Hornet possession. Certainly looked like when Highsmith was going up, she kind of got hip checked. The official letting him play a bit. Highsmith with 22 seconds left. Oh, pass back to Layla Williams. Wasn't ready for it. So Doane Academy with 20 seconds left. They can hold for last shot. Well, with no shot clock, you can always hold for last shot, but this is more realistic. Johnson, Stockham, trying to drive through. Glass, forces it up. Connects a perfect pass to Linton, but she can't get it to go. Brings down the rebound, and she's fouled. Hard work by Natalie Linton. Kalia Williams, her first foul of the game. And Linton should be going for 2 shots. First shot is good. Second shot is no good. 6 seconds left. Pemberton looks like they're just going to dribble it out here. Highsmith takes it over the timeline, and we've reached halftime. Well, 16 minutes in the books, and Doane Academy trailing by 10. We'll take a break, come back with third quarter action in just a few minutes as you're watching the play-by-play productions. Welcome back, everybody. Once again, live in Burlington, New Jersey. We've reached the third quarter as the Doane Academy Spartans trail the Pemberton Hornets 27-17. Tom Wilms here. Thanks so much for joining us. As Pemberton will start out with possession. They're being led by Camilla Wilkins. She's got 8 points. Anaya Rogers, she's got 6. While for Doane Academy, Jade Glass has 7. Samara Johnson has 5. And turnovers have been the order of the day on both sides. Great defensive pressure on both sides as well, forcing a lot of these turnovers. You've got to be real crisp on your passing if you're going to get something going offensively. And especially for Doane Academy, because you can see right away they'll attack you on the timeline, then collapse inside, and that'll be a tie-up, and it will stay Spartan possession. Well, brought in here for Johnson. Helping run this offense for Glass, and she's blocked right away by Wilkins. That'll be Wilkins' second foul. Nobody in really any major foul trouble. Long two partially blocked as Bullion couldn't get free. More packed defense now from the Spartans, but finally followed up here by Middleton. All the way up ahead for Highsmith. Nice look inside, and that is up no good by Mador. Outlet pass is a little bit soft, so it's intercepted by Middleton. Kick to the outside, Highsmith. Now for Wilkins. Looks inside, and that is good by Anaya Rogers. So she's got 8 points on the game. And now a little bit of pressure coming from Pemberton. Calmly taken, though, by the Spartans. Stockham. Bullion kicked outside. 3 from Johnson, no good. As that'll go out of play, and the Hornets will possess. Tamia Harvin comes into the game for the Hornets. 12-point lead for the Hornets, as that is their largest lead of the game. Deflected out of play. And they're going to call that Doane Academy possession. I honestly thought that it hit a Spartan player. Let's see if they could take advantage of this. Glass looking baseline into a triple team, knocked away and controlled by Wilkins. She looks to push. Pretty good transition D, and she walks. Just took one too many steps before getting that pass off. And here's the trick for beating this this press by the Hornets. Again, once you beat it, you have the kind of a 3-on-2 advantage. You've got to work the ball a little quicker, and that's going to be over and back, as that pass a little bit slow to get to Stockham. 6:17 to go third quarter. And back into the game is Tiffany Barnes. Middleton, Highsmith. Quick pass deflected over. Highsmith will try, no good. And the rebound Spartans. Looking to push here, Natalie Linton. Rather, this is Jade Glass. Tries herself, Euro step, and she gets it to go. She's got 9 points on the game to lead the way for the Spartans. They pull within 10. Beautiful crossover step there by Jade Glass. Highsmith under some pressure from Johnson. Spins away, drives in, kicks out. All the way back up top. Middleton steps up, banks it home. She's got 7 on the game. So back to a 12-point lead for the Hornets. Jade Glass, she looks to drive her way inside and is unable to keep it alive. Hornets with a nice job there. Again, even getting body position on Glass, just forced her to the baseline, and she lost the possession. Spartans still trying this 2-3 zone. This is kicked out to the corner. There was a little time there for Wilkins, decided against it. Look inside. Rogers gets it to go. She's got 10 points to lead the way for the Hornets, and it's now a 14-point lead. Long home run pass here for Barnes. Pass across for Linton. To the deck it goes, able to re-corral it, then taken away by Wilkins. She'll move up 2-on-1. Wilkins drives her way in, draws some contact, and banks it home. So she's got 10 points on the game, and it'll be a timeout for Doane Academy. The largest lead of the game for Pemberton Township. It's at 16 now. They've had these little runs throughout the game, these little 6-0s, 8-0 runs. And Doane Academy has not been able to kind of push back against those. And certainly have to credit, again, Pemberton doing such a wonderful job. Doane Academy, they don't have any calm possession. And they bring it in. Next thing you know, they've got a couple of green-clad Hornets all over them. So they got to be very crisp, very sharp on their passing. And you know what? That's a good job by the Hornets coaching staff, taking advantage of the relative inexperience of Doane Academy. As again, they try to rebuild the program after not being able to play last year. You can expect some of these growing pains. They'll see if they can end this run. Johnson to the timeline, up ahead. Over to Barnes, can't control it cleanly, and it's taken away by Wilkins. Wilkins looks to push, 2-on-2. Lofts it over, the bounce, and the foul on Middleton. She'll head to the line. So Tiffany Barnes, she's guilty of her third foul. And again, Middleton to the line. She's got 7 points on the game. Back into the game for the Spartans is Skylar Collins. She'll replace Tiffany Barnes, who's, again, a little bit of foul trouble. Halfway through this third quarter, she's got 3. And if you're Doane Academy, you've got to be quite careful with only 2 players on the bench. So Middleton goes 1 for 2. She's got 8 points on the game. Pass up ahead. Now a low 2-on-1. Glass takes it to herself. Oh, can't get it to go. And it kicks out of play, and it'll be a fortunate call. It looked like it went off a Spartan leg, but they will be allowed to bring it in from the baseline. Look underneath, but that's blocked. Collins couldn't get free, and now it'll be Hornet possession. And Doane, the complete opposite defensively of Pemberton. They allow you over the timeline. Heck, they allow you as close to the free throw line as possible, but it works here as it's stolen by Stockham. Crossover by Johnson, drives her way in, off the window, and it's good. She's got 7 points on the game. That ends an 8-0 run for Pemberton. But the lead is at 15. To the corner, Wilkins, taken back, pushed up ahead by Johnson. She gets a step. She gets it to go. She's got 4 straight points, now has 9. Now low 2-on-1 the other way as Wilkins throws it across, and that is banked up and good. Tamia Harvin with her first 2 points of the game. And now some three-quarter court pressure. Indecision by Stockham, then brings it towards the corner. Draws the double, kicks out for Johnson. Johnson, running floater, no good. Tries to reach the rebound, but turned away by Rogers. Outlets right away to Highsmith. Highsmith with the step over. Malaysia Highsmith now has 6 on the game, and another timeout called. It'll be called a timeout by Pemberton Township, and it'll be full. We'll take it as well. 3:04 to go, third quarter. Back in a moment. Doane Academy about to bring it in after the timeout called by Pemberton. Hornets lead by 17, matching their largest lead of the game. Samara Johnson, who leads the way in scoring. Pass up ahead, that's intercepted by Highsmith. Keeps it alive, but Linton on the intercept. Crossover Johnson tries to drive her way free, and she is hacked. Alasia Highsmith guilty of the foul, her first of the game. And Shaylee Stockham will bring it in. Glass tries to drive. Stockham off her fingertips, but corrals it. Now crosses her way in. Running floater, that's blocked. It was out of play, and it'll be Hornet possession. Everything is contested by Pemberton. That packed defense mentality. Nice look underneath, and that is no good by Rogers. Put back no good as well. Rogers gets the rebound. Third time's the charm. She's got 12 points on the game. It's a 19-point lead for Pemberton. Glass, 3-on-2. Steps up with the 2. No good. Rebound Linton. She puts it up and in. She's got 5 points on the game as the Spartans try to find their way back into this thing. Long pass up ahead. That's deflected down by Johnson. But the return pass by Linton is over and back. You can kind of tell that Doane Academy knows their own growing pains. There was a bit of a smile there by Linton going, oh, what did I just do? But as we're down to 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now Pemberton in no rush here, up by 19, their largest lead. And Doane's not putting any pressure on, so Johnson will finally step up. Middleton, back and forth, playing a little keep away. And now stepping up, Boyan. Highsmith controls, gets the return. She cuts her way in, and good. Great give and go to the corner. She's got 8 points on the game. Back to a 19-point lead as driving through here is Johnson. Dribbling through 3 different defenders. Now for Glass, back towards the corner. Corner 3 from Johnson is no good. Step up, rebound, and to the line goes Stockham. And you can see some of the positives here for Doane Academy. Certainly the effort is there. As the foul is charged to Wilkins, that's her third. Oh, they actually gave it to Harvin, excuse me. As the first shot is good by Stockham. Well, one thing is refreshing to see here from Doane Academy is that they know their deficit. As that is in, out, and back in. But it looks like they're having fun out there. They're working hard. This is cut to the outside by Highsmith. Drives in, kicks it out. The put-up is good by Anaya Rogers. She's got 14 points. That leads the way for the Hornets. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Pressure by the Hornets. Forces a looping pass. Glass is fouled. So it'll be Harvin once again on the foul. Her second straight and second of the game. And Samara Johnson will run the offense. Nice look to the middle. Kicked out to Glass. Had to jump for that one. Stockham thought about the 3. Back to Glass. Up top for Johnson. Nice look for Boyan. Now over for Linton as everybody touches, and Linton scores. Good team basketball there for the offense of the Spartans. Down to 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. Over the timeline, taken away by Johnson. She looks to drive her way in, banks it up, and good. She's got 11 points on the game. So the deficit now at 15 as now the Spartans are starting to put on some pressure. Taken away by Johnson. She drives in, puts it up, and rolls in and out, no good. Reaching for it, Linton, but can't control. 4 seconds left. Long pass up ahead. Harvin all alone, banks it up, and no good. And that's how the quarter ends. One more quarter to go as Pemberton leads by 15. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We're live in Burlington, New Jersey. Fourth quarter action has begun as the Doane Academy Spartans trail by 15. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Tom Wilms. This is taken here by, well, was to be taken by Oluwagbemi, but she lost the handle. Now good passing all the way around, and it'll be a foul there against Pemberton. Either that or a walk. Looked like it might have been a walk. Didn't see the signal. And there's some pretty good ball movement on the outside by the Hornets. But Doane starting to put on the pressure themselves. But speaking of pressure, it's taken away by the Hornets. Outlet pass inside the paint, and that's banked home by Middleton. She's got 10 points on the game. Back to a 17-point lead for the Hornets. Here's a drive, but Glass can't get it to go. Pops up here for Boyan, kicks it out. As here's a 2 attempt by Stockham, no good, and the rebound taken down by Harvin. Middleton over the timeline, 7:07 to go in regulation. A look inside for Rogers as she cuts in, banks it up, no good. Rebound underneath, taken by the Spartans. Long pass up ahead. Nadia Boyan, Samara Johnson draws the double team. Oh, the back pass out of the reach of Stockham, and it'll go out of play. So in for Doane Academy, Tiffany Barnes. Elena Mater is in for the Hornets. And Middleton will take over. And you can hear on the far side, head coach Jasmine Poole of the Hornets basically saying, make them come to you. Up by 17, no reason to rush this. Look inside, knocked away, then the follow-up, that's blocked. Underneath, and that is banked, no good. Opportunities for the Hornets to add to the lead. Can't get them to go. Samara Johnson into the double team and the timeline as well. Drops the ball. Everyone down to the deck. Ooh, she got kicked in the back of the head. She's all right. She tries to get back into the play. Oluwagbemi kicks it to the far side. Look in here for Mater. She turns and fires. It's no good. Rebound Hornets. To the deck goes Barnes. And they're going to call a travel on that one, so it will be Pemberton possession. Williams back now from Middleton, chased by Barnes. Nice pick thrown, steps up. The 3 is no good. But the rebound Hornets again. And everyone to the ground, and it will be Pemberton Township timeout. They get possession and call it quick. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with 5:47 to go in the fourth quarter. By the way, I hope you can join us on Monday. Special triple header. And it'll start at 4 p.m. as we'll start with JV boys basketball, followed by the girls, then followed by the boys. And it's also senior night. So we'll do our best to show the ceremonies. The interesting thing is, at least on this Doane Academy girls team, there's only one senior. That's Skylar Collins. So it's basically going to be her night from 5:30 until about 7. Again, very young team for Doane Academy. Loaded with juniors. There are 5 juniors. 1 freshman, 1 sophomore, 1 senior. Turning from the free throw line and banking it home is Oluwagbemi. Speaking of freshmen, she's got 4 points on the game. And it's back up to a 19-point lead for Pemberton Township, matching their game highs. This is intercepted. Middleton drives her way in and gets it to go. She's got 12. And now this is the largest lead of the game for Pemberton. They are up by 21. Return pass over to Linton. Loops it for Johnson. Looks to drive right side. Stops, skids, and floats it wide. That'll go out of play for Spartan possession. Alasia Highsmith into the game for Pemberton. And Jade Glass comes back in for the Spartans. Long pass across for Glass, but it was a little bit too low for her to handle. So it will be Hornet possession. In now for Highsmith. Well, Doane's starting to stretch defensively all of a sudden. Now they draw the double. Williams spins away from trouble. Pass across is deflected, but it does connect. Although Agbami will back up. Look inside, backing in Mador. That doesn't go. And it's taken over by the Spartans. And something to build on here for Doane Academy. And normally not a press team, but certainly trying it here. This is intercepted. Williams looks underneath. Highsmith gets it to go. She's got double digits. And it'll be a timeout called. Doane Academy with the full timeout with 4:35 to go. We'll take it as well. Back in a moment. .435 left to go in the fourth quarter. A 23-point lead for Pemberton Township. And they've gone on some significant runs of 6 to 8 points. That's pretty much how they've gone. Just about 5 or 6 of those runs is how it's all worked out. She's kicked out here for Glass. Drives her way in with some big steps, but way too strong. Goes out of play. It'll stay Spartan possession. But certainly I've seen some positives here for Doane Academy. And really able to adjust to whatever Pemberton is giving to him. Just a little bit under some pressure. Here's a long shot from way outside. And they're going to call that a 2 for Jade Glass. She's got 11 points. She must have been right on that line. Now some pressure put on by Doane Academy. Stepping up Johnson. Goes to the deck. Throws it over for Linton, who's all alone. And gets it to go. And she's got 9 points. So the lead has been cut. As the foul will be called to Natalie Linton, her first. The lead is down to 19. Well, rather, that's Linton's second, excuse me. So here's Williams. Return to Highsmith. Drives in herself. No good. Rebound yanked down by Thomas as Akila Thomas gets her first action of the game. And it'll go out of play. Once again, Hornet possession. You see the coaching staff on that far side for Doane Academy applauding the effort here in spite of the scoreline. Nice look at the baseline underneath. Trying to get the reverse up with Highsmith, but that's blocked. Now the push from Bullion. Stutter step Stockham. Waits. Fires. Good. 4 points in the game for Shaylee Stockham. And the lead is now at 17. So a 6-0 run here from Doane Academy. Williams looks over, goes off the leg of Highsmith, and we'll have a tie-up, and it'll be Doane Academy possession. Well, Pemberton certainly taking advantage of the length on their bench. As back in comes Williams and Rogers. Stockham now for Johnson. Up ahead for Barnes. Barnes turns, fires a 3, no good. But taken down by Rogers. Up ahead for Middleton. Middleton drives in. Long pass up ahead, goes out of play. Intended for Wilkins, but it was out of her reach. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Johnson picks up the dribble across for Stockham. Their half-court pressure once again, and the foul just over the timeline. Foul charge to Middleton, her third. Long pass up ahead for Barnes. The double. Deflected away, and it will be Pemberton Township ball as it went off the hand of Barnes. Oluwagbemi. Intended for Rogers, knocked away. Jade Glass one-on-one. Drives in, draws the foul. That foul will be against Wilkins. That'll be her fourth. Oh, just her third, excuse me. So Jade Glass will head to the line. She's got 11 points on the game. Both her and Samara Johnson with 11. That's back into the game because Nadia Bullion. Second shot, no good. The reach-in doesn't work. Long looping pass up ahead, but the drive doesn't work by Middleton. Now Johnson gets free of the pressure. Nice look for Linton. She banks it home. She's got 11 points on the game. So Johnson, Linton, Glass, all 11 points for the Spartans. And that's a nice turn here by Rogers, and she gets it to go. She leads all scorers with 16. Back to a 17-point lead. Glass tries to drive baseline. But the rebound by Rogers. Oluwagbemi pass up ahead, juggled and thrown back in, and it connects to Glass. Controlled by Linton, but she traveled. And it was up by her ear. She's kind of laughing about it. Just could not bring it down for a dribble, and she took about 4 steps. 1:42 to go. Kicked out, corner three is good. Anaya Rogers has 19 points. 20-point lead once again for the Hornets. They've led by as many as 23 as this is taken away by Highsmith. She'll drive her way in. And she's got 12 on the game. So the Hornets finishing strong here with 1:14 to go. Long pass for Glass. Glass with the 2. Off the window, no good. And the rebound taken by Highsmith. Highsmith cuts to the middle. Kicks it out. The 2 by Wilkins rattles home. She's got 12. 4 scorers for the Hornets in double digits. 3 for Doane Academy. And that is over now for Linton. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken down. Outlet pass right away. Highsmith drives her way in. She's got 14 now. Largest lead of the game here for the Hornets. They lead by 24. Well, 26, excuse me. They just pulled away here at the end. And a little bit of a nudge foul from behind by Highsmith. The coaching staff for Pemberton not happy, saying, hey, 20 seconds left. No reason to foul anybody. So to the line for the 1-and-1 is Shelly Stockham. First shot is good. Second shot is good as well. So a 24-point lead. As Pemberton, if they want, they can hold on to it, but Doane's going to put on some pressure and take it away. Oh, the pass up ahead, that is intercepted by Highsmith. She jumps her way free and can't get it to go. Puck rolls out, the ball rolls out of play here for Doane Academy to bring it back in. 9.3 to go. And the mantra is no fouls. Some long passing that goes out of play. Spartan possess with 4.2 to go. And playing to the end here. No dribbling it out. Long shot is short, and that is how the game will end. Our final score, 65-41 in favor of Pemberton Township. They were led by Anaya Rogers, 19, Alasia Highsmith with 14, Camilla Wilkins and Samaya Middleton with 12 each. While for Doane Academy, Samara Johnson, Natalie Linton, and Jade Glass each finish with 11 points. So Doane Academy, unfortunately, they have dropped 5 in a row. They are now 2-10 overall, 1-7 in division. While Pemberton has now won 8 in a row, improving to 10-3 overall and 4-2 in the division. Well, that'll just about do it for us. Next up for Pemberton, they'll play Monday against Medford Tech. Next up for Doane Academy will also be on Monday against STEM Civics. That game will be at 5:30, but join us at 4 o'clock for the JV boys game. And then after the girls game is over, stick around for the boys game. So a triple header of basketball action here at Doane Academy on Monday. Once again, our final score this afternoon, the Pemberton Township Hornets 65 and the Doane Academy Spartans 41. For all of us here at Doane Academy, this is Tom Wilms saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you real soon.